Okay, I'm going to be as upfront and candid as I possibly can about this. You're going to see a lot of people in the comment section saying, look, we're in a bull run, BlackRock's going to have an ETF, institutions are buying in, everything's bullish, we're going to the moon. We are not. You are being duped into believing we're in a bull run when we are not. Now, I'm telling you, this is a coordinated effort between exchanges, market makers, wells, and institutions to make you believe that we're in a bull run. This has happened 2 times before. I'm going to show you this and why I know if we push above a certain price, right? If we break past this blue ring, I know for a fact 100% that we will pump and go much higher. I will buy in and go long if we cross this blue ring. Everything here in this green area is bull run territory. Everything in this red area is bear market territory. So if we cross this ring underneath this blue ring, I know that we are going down. If we cross this blue ring above this orange ring, I know that we're going much higher. I find it much more likely, if you'll notice, this is a rising wedge. This is your support, and this right here is your resistance. Take note, typically when you're in a rising wedge, price will break down or break up about 75% of the way in. Well, this orange ring is right near about 75% in. You don't break right at the end, you break before the end. This is further confirmation we're going to get a big move at this ring. Now again, I have a roadmap. I'm just trying to show you how to read this roadmap. We're going to break this all down like I showed you before. Every time we cross one of these blue rings, we always pump. That's how I know if we cross this ring, we will pump. This blue ring right here. Notice we crossed it here and we got a pump. That was a video I put up. This was 9 months ago. It said Bitcoin could pump to 22K from here. I explained why. It was because when we crossed this blue ring, I knew that we would pump historically based on these previous blue rings. I'll link this video now if you want to check it out. This is the published chart of that blue ring. This was published on December 26, 2022. You can see what happened. We crossed the blue ring, we pumped. This is that next blue ring now. You can't see the next daily candle until tomorrow. So I know that when we cross that blue ring, we will pump. But I find it much more likely, and remember, in the last video, go back and watch it, I told you that we will test this one more time, this orange ring. When we do, that is the point you go long. That will be the last chance you get to go long before the next point you short, which will be the next crash to send us down in this bear market territory. Now, again, like I said, every one of these blue rings, we cross it, we know we get a pump. That's if you watch a few videos back, I was talking about the start of the next bull run. Well, when we cross this blue ring over here, right, and it can be down here, guys. It can be way the hell down here, but I know when we cross this blue ring, that is the start of the bull run. Again, bull run territory. Until then, price can just move right down the inside of this ring as resistance, as it did right here, right? As resistance. Notice we just moved down this ring as resistance. Once we broke it, we went up. This ring will act as resistance again, and this will be the catalyst when we cross this orange ring. That is why I said when we cross it to go short, when you make contact with it, you go long. But again, every time we cross one of these blue rings, we always get a pump. Notice here we got a pump. It was also support. These rings are not just indicators for a move, they're also support and resistance. So we have the blue ring showing us when we're going to push up, and we have this orange ring showing us when we're going to get a dump. So again, and I will show you where to long this ring. Now, and I will show you, we'll go to the chart here and I'll kind of break it down for you. If you do want to trade this, if you want to sign up for Bitget, my link's pinned in the first comment description. This is a tutorial video I put up teaching you how to set up a long, a short, stop loss, trigger orders. If you want to learn how to trade on Bitget, watch this tutorial. I'll put a link up to it now. I'll also have links to BingX and CoinCatch. Those are great options for you if you want to use leverage and you're located in the US. And Discord, guys, I keep you updated. If you want to get access to this chart and all the other charts, as well as Discord and our community, I made a post here. This was on 10/21. I said, be careful shorting here. Take note the MACD below in the orange moving average. You can see clear resistance level marked by arrows. It's very possible we could push up more. So I was letting everyone know that, look, you can see right here, this moving average was resistance, the orange moving average, resistance, 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 and we were way down here. That's why I said be careful shorting. We could have some more upside. Now, I will admit, I did not expect us to push up to 35,000, 36,000. It varied on some exchanges, but I did think it was possibly push up until we made contact, until this moving average made contact with this resistance. And that is what played out. We're just above it right now. You can see this moving average resistance, resistance, resistance. And now we're at this point where it's likely we can start seeing some downside. Now, I will give you the support level to go long. The problem is I won't know when we'll make contact with that ring until we do. I know that we'll get one more chance to pump. Go back and watch the previous video where I talked about this ring. I showed you previously where every time we hit it, we got a pump. So I know that we will get a pump, all right? We will get a bounce on this ring when we hit it. Now, I won't know when we'll hit it, so it's pointless, and I don't know if I'll have time to make a video because sometimes price moves pretty quick, but I do have a community section on YouTube. I haven't made a post there in a while. If you subscribe, make sure you tick the notification bell. When price drops down and makes contact with this ring, I will make a post in my community section showing you where I'm going long. I'll get it up as fast as I can before I enter my trade, so you will know when to long. If you want to know when to short, you really need to get access to these charts and get access to Discord. Again, your price is fluid, it changes day to day, but I know for a fact, based on these rings, every time we hit one of these rings, we get a bounce. You can't see the wicks, this is on line drawing, but we got a bounce here. That's what I'm saying. We got a bounce right here, we pushed up, we broke it, we dropped. We got a bounce right here, we came down, we broke it, we pushed up a bit, and we dropped. So we've already pushed up. As soon as we break this, we're going to have another drop. And if you'll take note, this is on line drawing. You cannot see the wicks. I think it's roughly 41, 45%. But just going by the line drawing right here, you can see what happens. And I mentioned this in the previous video. What happens is price pushes up before a major drop. Price pushed up from, well, the bottom of this on line drawing around 40.5%, right? And then we came down, right? We did get a bounce right here. That's what I'm saying. We got a bounce right here. We pushed up about 40, a little over 40%, 41%. Then we came down, we crossed this ring, we dropped. The same thing happened here. Notice that we pushed up from this point roughly 40, a little over 40%. And the same thing happened here. Now we haven't quite pushed up over 40%, close to it, but you can see that this is a rising wedge, so we're close to our resistance. We could push up a little bit more, but we are pretty much near the top. And that's what I'm saying. I'm expecting, we've already pushed up close to 40%. Now I'm expecting us to come back down, right? Just like back here, we pushed up, we dropped, we bounced, we pushed up, we dropped, we bounced. We've already pushed up. I'm expecting one more drop. We're going to hit this point. You're going to get one more chance to long, and then when you cross it, you go short. Now, if we cross above this point here, before this ring, then I'm going long. But until then, when we cross this ring, underneath this ring, I know to go short. Again, bear market territory, bull market territory. But I will make a post in the community section when I go long. You should already be short now, or if you want to wait, you know, maybe closer to 36,000, 35,500. But this is the point to be short. When you make contact with the ring, that is a point to go long. Again, I wish I could give you the exact time and the price, but again, this is at an angle. I won't know when we'll make contact until we do. But I will make a post community section, so make sure you subscribe, make sure you tick notification bell so you will get that alert so you can see what price and when I went long. In Discord, I will make a post with my stop loss, my take profit, my entry, and I will actually show how much I put into my trade. But again, you should be short. Right up here is around 36,000. We could push up a little higher, but you can see this was our previous resistance flipped as support. You can see that's where we got rejected. We got a little wick above. So again, this is a point you want to be short from, but be careful. They could send it right back up to stop out people before sending it back down. Your best play right now, if you want to short, you know, have a stop above a certain point. But your next play is to long this ring. The previous two rings, we always got a bounce when we hit it. That's why I will be going in a heavy long. We make contact with the orange ring. And when we cross it, I will be going short. Again, this is a rising wedge. It is a bearish pattern, and we have an indicator right here. We have this ring right near the end of a rising wedge, showing that this is the point potentially we could break down and have a major crash. I hope this makes sense and I made it very clear. If you want to sign up to get access to these live charts in Discord, you can sign up. It's $49 a month. If you want to pay with USDT, make sure you email me through the website. I do have tutorials teaching my charting methods. You can find these flip circles, create these charts for yourself. I also have stocks like NVIDIA that I've covered in previous videos. But guys, that's pretty much it. Again, if you do want to sign up for BitGet, the link's pinned in the first comment description. Make sure you watch this tutorial if you want to learn how to trade. And by the way, being a CoinCatch is almost identical to BitGet. Once you learn how to trade on one, you can trade on the other. That's it, guys. Trade safe, trade smart. I'm out.